This video will show you how to integrate your corporate directories with your Mamori server, providing users a single multi-factored login to connect to databases and SSH to servers. You can add identities to Mamori's directory service from any number of local LDAP servers, from cloud directories, or you can add just the logins within the directory service itself. Once your directories are integrated into the Mamori server, you can then extend those directory logins to be multi-factored with Mamori's mobile app or a third-party vendor. You can map your directory groups to Mamori roles. This is useful when your directory groups are going to match your target access policies. If they're not, then you could synchronize the directory into Mamori and directly assign the roles and resources to those users. Let's have a look at the config. To add directories to your Mamori server, you click on Server Settings, then go to Authentication Providers. Here you see a list of all the configured providers, and then click on Plus. You then pick the type of provider you want to add, enter the details, and click OK. I have an existing LDAP directory here configured. We'll have a look at it. It's been multi-factored by Mamori Push mobile app, and it is also synchronized. Let's have a look at the users now. To see the users for the synchronized directory, we click on the users, and this grid will show us all the users across all of your directories. We'll filter by LDAP, and we'll see the 4 LDAP users. mamori-io has logged in once and has already configured the mobile push. That's why it shows here. You can edit any part of the user. We'll go into the editor for the users, and you can see all the things that can be configured for the user. You can also make changes to the user through the matrices. For example, mamori-io has access to these databases via this role, and he has access to SSH to this box via a direct grant. You can add or remove this grant simply by clicking on the cells, like so. With the directory configured and the user access configured, the configuration is pretty much done. We can now have a look at this in action. We have here Management Studio. We're going to make a database connection. Server name is Mamori. Our login is going to be mamori-io, which is our directory user. We're going to connect to SS 2016 database. We're going to put in our Active Directory password and click connect. Our telephone will be pinged. We're going to click on accept. And then the tool works as normal. I'm going to expand and run a select. As you can see, the data is masked because this database is protected by Mamori. This concludes the configuration. To summarize what you've seen, we have a multi-factored Active Directory login to a database through a standard tool. No changes were made to the Active Directory server, to the database, or to the client desktop. Everything just worked transparently. All the configuration was handled within Mamori. For more information and videos, visit mamori.io.